Let me tell you what Jesus has just done for me. Let me tell you what he has just done for me. I don't have the greatest paying job. The job is rewarding, but I don't have the greatest paying job. And because I do not have the greatest paying job, what happens is I'm usually behind bill payments, or I just make my bill payments, but I don't usually always have enough for groceries or um, entertainment or um, just anything extra. And sometimes like I'm literally just my head is below the surface of the water, not fully drowning because I can grasp some air, but that's usually my finances. Now the student national student loans Service Canada has have me in repayment, and I had to repay them, and they know how much I make a month, and but they don't ask where does that money go and how are you able to survive or anything like that. All they look at is your paycheck, and then they're like, oh, then they can pay just a smaller amount. And they charged me what I think is too much money because I don't have much already. And they made me pay that for 6 months, and it was rough and it was hard. And I just and I tried to reapply for repayment assistance, and I reapplied, and my money was less this time. And so as I reapplied, they wouldn't accept it because I missed apparently 3 payments. And I was crying, and this was in September, because I was crying to my mom, beginning of October, sorry. I was crying to my mom, and I was like, Mom, I don't, they're going to charge me full student loan payback price, which is $530 a month. Mom, I can't pay that. Like, I don't have that. Like, what am I supposed to do? They say I missed these other payments. And I don't know what to do. And my mom called a couple other people, and she got people together to get a bunch of money, and they sent it to me, and I sent it to them. And the I had money actually in the bank for what was it? I had about 60 something dollars in the bank because I needed to use it for paying something. I can't remember what else I had to pay for, but it was there, and I accidentally used that on top of the money that my mom gave me to pay OSAP, the thing. And I was panicked about the other thing, but at the same time, I was just like, I hope OSAP can think. I haven't heard anything back from OSAP. And I was like, it takes 7 days if you do it by the bank. It takes, a day or two if you do it on their website. And I haven't heard anything back. And I was a little bit worried. And I was just like, usually you get an email saying check your student account, student loans account. And I didn't hear anything, and I started panicking, and I started worrying. And then I checked today, October 25th, 2021, Monday. I checked today because I said, God, I need to know if I have to owe them this large amount of money, because I don't know what I'm going to do. And I know that you're God and you can solve things, but maybe this is a test you want me to go through. Maybe this is a trial that I need to go through. Maybe this is going to bring the next chapter of my life, and it might not be easy, but I can go through it with you. And I was worrying about it, and I was panicked, and I looked, and it said that my student loans, my wrap, what's it called? The repayment assistance plan it was approved today. Guys, it was approved today. I got no email to tell me that I got a new mail to check and see. I just decided, God, after school, after I work, because I work at a school, after work, I'm going to come home and I'm going to check. And guys, I don't have to pay any money for the next 6 months. Do you know what that means to me? When you serve a God who keeps his promises, who hears us, who cares about us, who cares about every need, sometimes he'll say wait, and sometimes he'll say no, but today he said yes. I need you guys to understand. Financial stress is a real thing. You young people who are just coming into the workplace, who is just graduating from university or getting into university, problems and financial stress is a thing. But God can show up and will show up for you. He's done it for me, and I want you to know God will show up for you. I had like a good long, like 15-minute, maybe 30-minute, like praise session in the kitchen, and then I just broke down and cried after. And I was just like, my God, it's awesome. And He cares about me. He's jealous for me. He loves like a hurricane. I'm sorry, I gotta stop this video. Okay, I just wanted you guys to hear the good news. Thank you for listening. I know I haven't put out a video in a while, and I said I was gonna go back to doing it weekly, but my life has just gotten turned upside down lately. But I will put out when like stuff like this come up, and I have to tell somebody. There's not a lot of you who watch my videos, which is fine. I don't want a lot of attention anyway, but if it helps one person, God be praised. Thank you guys for listening.